Hello, Stitchers. This is Stitching to Connect Annie. It is Thursday, March 27th, I believe. And I am going to hop on here real quick and get this off because I have a very busy couple of weeks ahead. I know it's been, oh my goodness, it's been almost 3 weeks since I talked to you last. So, um, life and allergies and sneezing and runny eyes and all that good stuff that comes along with spring, and I just haven't been able to get back to you, but I'm back now. I have a finish, which is kind of fun. I don't have finishes very often, but I showed you this last time. This was given to us at our retreat that I went to, the Pacific Stitching Retreat in Anaheim that I went to end of February, very end of February. Had a great time. My last, if you want to watch all the deets, my last floss tube, I had a recap of that. So anyway, this was given out. A lot of people stitched it at the retreat. I did not. I waited till I got home. We were given this floss, this pattern, and the fabric that I stitched it on. And one of my table mates stitched it in a different floss, and that's what I did. So here is mine. I'm super happy with it. Well, it's not too washed out. Fabric is really, really pretty fabric. But I used that variegated floss. The other was variegated also, but not to the extent, of course, that this one was. Um, and it was so fun because I was able to, sorry, there's a needle with a thread on it, which is weird. I was able to place my variegation like where the waves are, kind of at the top of the waves, so they were blue, some of the blue in the water. And then I did the sun in definitely the pink, so either sunrise or sunset. And then I put PS 25, which was for Pacific Stitching 2025. So I'm very happy with it. I am going to, I believe right now, finish it with a tin, one of those little pie tins you can get. I think I'm going to order it on, I can never remember the name of it. It's gone. Uh, anyways, it's a website that I can get Fat Quarter. Fat Quarter, I think it's called. I think that's what it's called, Fat Quarter. Anyway, I want to order that and then make it into some kind of a little ornament or door hanging or fridge magnet or something that I think will be really, really pretty as my reminder of a great time in California, in Southern California. So that was my finish. Yay me. I don't finish things very, very often, but when I do, it's really fun. So that was my finish. And then the other delightful pat, and that was by Ink Circles. I think I said that. So Valerie, the person who ran the retreat, worked with Ink Circles, and then she also worked with Ink Circles for this pattern, which we were given. And I went into great detail about that on my last floss tube also, if you want to know more details about it. It's basically a homage to Wales. So St. David's Dragon is a Welsh holiday or a Welsh remembrance on March 1st, which is where we were for the retreat. And again, when we were at the retreat. So if you want details on that, that's on my last retreat, my last floss tube, sorry. And this is how far I've gotten. So I did pull, so I do have the called for threads for the daffodils the daffodils and this, no, that's not right. So the daffodil colors are all the called for threads. And then the dark, where the dragon's legs, back legs, and front leg are there, are pulled from my stash. This is Peapod by Weeks Dye Works. Pulled it from my stash. This was originally called for on black, and as I said before, Valerie and Matt worked with me and found this green, which I think is gorgeous. And if you see the green flag, which is the Welsh flag, I think the bottom half is green. So I think it turned out really nice. The other thing I did was I used Live and Dye floss. And what color? I don't remember what the color is. It is Red Hots. So I used that for the main dragon. And I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. So all I have left to do is the rest of the daffodils along the border on the sides, and I'll be done. And then I think I am almost 1/4 Welsh, and so I'm going to put my grandfather's name across the top and his birth and death dates down here as an homage to my grandpa, who is a very special person to me, who I have lots of great memories of. He came over on a ship when he was 10 years old in 1910 to America from Wales. He and his dad came over. And yeah, so that was a very, very special, exciting, fun stitch. And I'm not quite done, but I'm almost done. So that is very close to being done. So since I was on a tear with ink circles, this is another chart I got when I was at the retreat. It's I don't think it's new. Oh, also that dragon pattern was a market release this year. I believe it. Yeah, it was a market release this year. So I'm ahead of the game. I actually got in on a market release, which I don't normally buy market releases because I know I can get them later. I have so many things I'm working on and want to work on. So, but I did see this, and this is Reflections of Ireland. I have a very good friend who's Irish, and so I got this. I also got, this Live and Dye LA Emerald Isle thread floss to do it with. And I started it. I'm happy with it. So that's the middle of it, the beginning. You can see that's in the middle. So it has lots of fun Irish themed motifs. It has a lot of the castles. It has the harps, which is what this is beginning and this is beginning. It has harps. It has the Celtic knots. It has a rainbow, pot of gold with a rainbow coming out of it. And what else does it have? Pipes. Those Irish pipes that I can never remember the name of them, that you smoke. That's Scottish. Never mind. I get Irish and Scottish mixed up, so forgive me if you're Irish. But I think it's going to be really pretty. And I did actually show Jenny, her name's Jenny, what I was going to make for her, and she was thrilled. So I got to start on that. So I've got a whip going here. another almost finished WIP and a finish. So the last 2 to 3 weeks have been good weeks for stitching. So I'll probably work on the Irish piece this weekend. I'm going to the, oh boy, I think it's called Stash Nash or Nashville Stash, or anyway, it's a online retreat that Lindy Stitches is putting on. It's a virtual retreat. It costs $10. $10. You can still get tickets. If you go to her website, I know Lindy Stitches. I know you can. I know you can get tickets. I didn't realize it was this weekend, so I hopped on it yesterday and got my ticket. And it's Friday night until midnight, like 5 till midnight, and then all day Saturday, like till 3 a.m. on Sunday morning. So it's not going to be quite as involved as Jingle Ball, but they are going to have some guest pop-ins, and there's going to be speed dating. There won't be any shopping, so you won't. The only enabling you will have is if you're at it, and they'll have tables. And if you're at a table with someone who's doing something amazing, and you go, "Oh, I want to do that," or "Where did you get that?" or how we do enabling in our hobby, and the passion that we have for enabling each other will still be available. Let's try that again. Still be available to all who are interested. So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And they encourage you to start a new project, and of course you can work on whatever you want to work on. So I probably will work on that. I'm thinking I will work on that. I will definitely continue working on this, which, do I have it? Hold on. Oops, I thought I had it. Wow, took me a minute to find it. So I started this at the retreat. I know I showed that to you before, but it's really, the fabric's really pretty. The color is very blown out. It's not that dark. It's got a lot of, wow, it's more like that, I think. Anyway, I've done the lighthouse, which is not a lot to say, but I've done the lighthouse. I want to come over and start this direction and see if I can get some of these houses done. I'd like to finish, I would love this weekend to finish over to about here on this, but we'll see. We definitely shall see, because I also received, and I'm not going to do a review. Am I? No, I don't think so. I know Linux Stitches did a review of the Downton Abbey box from Black Needle Society, and we got numerous fun things in it, and she did a great job. So I'm not going to take your time and do that, but I will show you the pattern. So if you don't want to see the pattern, look away, and I'm going to show it to you right now. It's a beautiful pattern, connected with Downton Abbey. Downton Abbey. Yeah, Downton Abbey. So, with the series Downton Abbey. So, if you're a Downton Abbey fan, this will be available in the future if you didn't get in on the virtual retreat that's coming up. And that's coming up that's another reason I wanted to get this on the books today, because that's coming up in 2 weeks, Wednesday through Sunday. And Black Needle Society is a great group of stitchers. Um, Katie designed this, and it's gorgeous. And it's going to have 3 other designs somewhat around it, I think is what the idea is. But I pulled all my threads. I found a piece of fabric that I like. So we shall see. I may start that this weekend too, but I kind of doubt it. It's so big. I really want to keep my things to kind of a little bit more smallish. So we'll see on that. But now you can look back if you didn't want to see that. The other thing I may start, because I got this pattern, and this is going to be, I have to pull my fabric and my floss before this weekend. But I may start this, which is a Mirabilia. And it's called, it's called Royal Games 1. It's by Nora Corbett. I'm holding it. I think it was presented this way. Yeah, that's the way it is. But I like her. So I will definitely start with her. I'll probably start in the middle and up on her and over. I just think the colors are gorge, and she is lovely. And there's a 1 and 2. So there's also okay, so this is the heart and the spades. And so there's spades, it's called? Yeah, spades. So it's oh my goodness, diamonds and clubs is the other one. So there's a Royal Games 1 and a Royal Games 2. But I got this one, and I got all the beads. So, and it only has one, I believe it only has one, no, I'm sorry. It has 2 Krynics, and that's the only specialty threads it has. It has a lot of beads, but I got those. And it has Krynics, which I have to see. I think I have one of them, and I'll have to get the other one ordered. But the rest are DMCs. And if I don't have the DMC, I will probably substitute. But I think I have most of the DMCs. But I'll have to check that out. So that's another possibility. Wow. And this is going to be short. This is going to be very short for me. Because that's all the stitching I have, and that's the plans I have. I will show you some Beatrice pictures. She is 9 months old, and she got her first tooth. And her mom and daddy texted me today with all the particulars of her 9-month checkup, which she is amazing. She's top of the growth chart, length and weight and head size, and she's thriving. She's just thriving. So I will pull a couple of good pictures for you and show those to you as I say goodbye. But let's see, what else do I have planned? So as I said, I'm going to be busy. I belong to a senior choir. And we are performing. We're performing on not this week Saturday, but the next Saturday. And my sister is coming, so she likes to come for my concerts, which I think it's very, very sweet of her. I have not seen her since a year ago, November. And so she's coming out for my concert, and that will be very fun. We'll do she's a quilter, so we'll hit a good quilt store. I'm planning to try to have her go with me to a needlepoint store, because as I showed you before on a previous floss tube, for Christmas, my daughter and son-in-law gave me a beautiful hand-painted needlepoint canvas that I would like to stretch my stitching skills and try it out. So I'm sorry the light is being very weird right now. So I'm going to try and drag her with me to that, and we'll get some information and some education on how to approach that and how best to tackle that. So that'll be fun. And I think that'll be it. That'll be it. So hold on, I'll get some Beatrice pictures. So here she is with her first tooth. It's right there. She's just a little drool box, so I know she's got more coming, but excited to see that. She loves being in her high chair, playing with her toys. And here she is saying, "Hi, good morning. I'm getting ready to go to the doctor." Yeah, she's such a dolly. I love her dearly. And this week we also bought our tickets for my grandson's high school graduation, which is in the first weekend of June in Washington, D.C. He's got senioritis right now. He's got a very good friend visiting with to see him over spring break right now. So he's living his best life, just trying to get through his last few months of senior year. And so excited. We're going to go celebrate that with him. So that's the only travel I've got planned right now. I think we hope to go and spend some time with Beatrice this summer around her birthday time or shortly thereafter, probably either late June or early July. So I'm hoping to go see the baby girl when she turns one or very close to when she turns one. That's all I've got for today. This is really a short video. This is so short for me, but that's okay because then you can move on and go see other wonderful stitchers. So I think I said this was Stitching to Connect, Annie. I hope I did. Anyway, I've been doing this for 4.5 years. I started in 2020. Yeah, 4.5 years. So I will try and see you in a couple of weeks. No promises. I'll do my best to get back to you in a couple of weeks. I'll have a lot to share from going to the virtual retreat, Stash Nash, or Nash Stash, or whatever it's called, and my choir and my visit with my sister, and all the stitching I hope to get done in the next few weeks. So keep stitching, keep connecting. Our community is vibrant and very important to all of us. And bye for now.